Hi YouTube, Haze here. I just finished compiling a lot of information I gathered on Helbrim, how he affected the meta and everything. So I'm going to be splitting this video into six part video. All the timestamps will be in the description below, so if you want to skip to any part of the video to learn about what you came here to learn, feel free to skip to that. I don't expect you to be watching through the full video because I know it's going to be very long. So first of all, we are going to be talking about the meta analysis, how Helbrim has impacted the meta. Secondly, we are going to talk about should you summon on him. Thirdly, how to counter the Helbrim Kingbrim meta. Thirdly, how to counter Kingbrim. Fourth, how to play Kingbrim. Fifth, how to counter the Kingbrim counters. And sixth, I'm going to be summarizing all the information. So firstly, let's start off with meta analysis. And let me minimize this and bring this up. So I have compiled all my 70 games from most recent games. I waited for 5 days before playing the 70 games and played them all in one shot. So if there's any wrong data, I'm so sorry. I literally grinded for more than 12 hours to get the 70 games in to get the analysis video done. So these are everything. Don't worry, I'm going to be posting this in the description below so you can see all, so you can analyze this for yourself later. So question mark means unknown, KB means Kingbrim, AG means Arthur Gauta. The numbers beside this is the number of games I played, and the alphabet here is that means I win or lose. So let me better present this information. Alright, so this is the team I use for my 70 games. I am in Champion 1, so all this analysis is done in Champion 1. My win rate, as you can see, is 85.71%. I won 16 of my 70 games, which is reflected over there. And now let's go now. So basically, Arthur Gauta still dominates the meta at 47.1% encounter rate, while Kingbrim only comes out at around a 27.1% encounter rate, which is around 30%, while you only find 1/5 of other teams, which is 25%, or rounded up to 26%. So now let's see if you should summon on Helbrim. Okay, so now part 2 of the video. Should you summon on Helbrim? So Helbrim, which is the main part of Kingbrim, the only reason why this team is viable now is because of this unit that just came out. Of course, we also need Helbrim, we also need Gauta and Blue King, along with Green Merlin. Green Merlin is very important to this team because this team plays for the ultimate rush. If you do not have Green Merlin, I do not suggest summoning on this Helbrim. Also, if you don't have Gauta, don't bother summoning on this Helbrim. You got, like, it's almost incomplete. I mean, you could still use the team without Raid Gauta, but Green Merlin is a must. Without Green Merlin, I don't think you should summon on this banner. Remember, I'm here not to tell you if you must or must not summon. I'm here just to enlighten you and tell you what you should do. So basically, looking at his base CC, his base CC is rather low because of his passive that increases his base stats. This means that you may be losing more CC battles and going second, which is still okay because going second gives you an extra ultimate gauge, which allows you to ult faster. So and if you're lucky, you can threaten 2 ultimates at once the moment you finish your turn if you start second. So you want to be eating ultimate gauge food with Merlin to rush your ultimate. This unit has what's that? Ultimate gauge depletion and petrification on the second ability. So what I think is that if you do have Raid Merlin, it's okay not to summon on this banner because of the fact that Merlin's freeze requires it only to be turn 1 to CC the enemy, while you need a tier 2 card to petrify the enemy with Helbrim. Not only that, I waited for this banner. You shouldn't summon on the current banner right now. As of making this video, we know that Demon Meliodas is coming out with this Helbrim on a single banner, and Demon Meliodas is also useful for Crimson Demon. This Helbrim is also pretty good for Crimson Demon because of this passive right here. He can do pretty decent damage, but if you want to summon for this Helbrim, do not summon on this Kingbrim. Do not summon on the current banner unless you are looking for Green King to do Grey Demon. You should summon on the next banner for in preparation for Crimson Demon along with Demon Meliodas, the Raid Demon Meliodas. Okay, now let's move on to the third part of the video. Okay, now let's talk about how to counter the Kingbrim team. Before we talk about what teams to use to counter the Kingbrim team, let's understand how this team functions. Firstly, we have Blue King, which has Fossilization, which is a Petrify, and a Cleanse or Heal both depending on the rank of the card. we have Gauta that has ultimate gauge depletion. If his inversion arrow reaches tier 3, he can boost health, defense and attack. His ranked up first ability can steal the enemy's attack, while he has the ability to rank up other character skill cards, which can come in very handy to get the fossilization on either Helbram or King. So Helbram, he has ultimate gauge depletion, fossilization and buff removal. So now let's talk about what support units you can run with this team. Unfortunately, only Green Merlin can be run with this team because you want to rush the ultimate gauge. I've seen other Helbrams who do not run Green Merlin who are not that effective. So basically you want to be running Green Merlin plus ultimate gauge food. Green Merlin brings attack ceiling, ultimate gauge removal, and a barrier to the team. So now let's talk about the order in which you want to take them out. In most cases, not all, but in most cases, you always want to be taking the Helbram out, especially if you are running one of the teams I'm talking about later. The reason why you want to be taking Helbram out is because he does quite a lot of damage, removes your buffs, and don't get me wrong, King's ultimate does more damage in my opinion, but Helbram has more utility to the team, where he does way more damage. He removes your ultimate like Green Merlin, where King is best aimed second because of the fact that he only has one damaging ability. His other ability is a healing / utility ability depending on the card rank again, and Gauta last because Gauta doesn't do any damage. All he is a support, and normally you want to be aiming the support last. His ultimate doesn't hurt unless the guy's a whale who has him 6/6 at the moment before it came out of the coin shop. Okay, now let's talk about potential teams to counter the Kingbram setup. Alright, now let's talk about teams to counter Kingbram. First of all, the team that I use and the team that I'm most familiar with. We have talked about what King and Raid Gauta brings to the team, but I haven't talked about Raid Merlin yet. Raid Merlin brings a freeze to your team, attack disability on her ult similar to Green Merlin, and healing cuts disable on her tier 2 and tier 3 first ability. So what you want to be doing with this team if you're against a Kingbram is to rush Gauta's ultimate. This is because most Kingbram teams, actually not most, all Kingbram teams are ultimate oriented because of their triple AoE units. All three of your units on Kingbram does AoE ultimate, so what you want to be doing is slowing down their ultimate. Instead of rushing King's ultimate, which is what you normally do against other teams, you want to be rushing Gauta's ultimate to get rid of their outgauge as soon as possible. The moment you get rid of Kingbram's outgauge, what you want to be doing is controlling the battle with both Blue King and Raid Merlin, since both of them can freeze and CC the opponent. What you want to be doing is aiming Helbram first. Helbram is most of the time, not all the time, the primary threat. So what you want to be doing is trying to burst Helbram down as fast as possible. This is made easier with Blue King's type advantage against Raid Helbram and Raid Gauta as well. So, but you normally do not want to be aiming the Gauta, so throw all your cuts on the Helbram and make sure he dies as soon as possible. But not all the time. You want to be looking at their outgauge as well. If they are rushing Blue King's ultimate while you're aiming Helbram, switch target immediately and start stunning the Blue King while trying to throw as many cuts on Helbram as possible without breaking the freeze or the fossilization. So basically that's it for my team. Rush Gauta's ultimate, aim Helbram, if not aim the threat. Supports that you can run with my team include Gil Thunder and Taizo. Gil Thunder brings attack boost, shock, while Taizo brings defense increase and reflect to your team. Now let me show you a battle I had against a Kingbram team where I applied what I just shared with you. Okay, finding a Kingbram team, we finally faced a Kingbram team. I've been trying, like I have no idea to explain, but I'm happy. I'm not happy we are fighting a Kingbram team, but I'm happy at the same time as well, so that I can actually show you if I can actually win a Kingbram team. Okay, firstly, we are going to be rushing King's ultimate as usual. So, actually, you know what? Let's rush Gauta's ultimate. Move your card over here. Enhance Gauta and shoot with Gauta. The reason why we are rushing Gauta's ultimate is because it's easiest to rush. So now he has So now I give him a very hard choice of what to do. He has to cleanse and he has to take away my ultimate gauge. So he's cleansing. He's going to take away my outer gauge. Let's go do that. So now what I want to do is to freeze the Hellbrim. Wait, actually I want to... Yeah, I want to be freezing the Hellbrim. And I want to be damaging... One. Yeah, I want to be doing as much damage to Hellbrim as possible because it's the biggest... No, I forgot to use my Gotha's ability to get the ultimate. Okay, I messed up. Never mind, we are not exactly punished since we got King's fossilization again. Okay, he's freezing our Gotha and our King. But he doesn't have the King ultimate, that's the thing. So what we can do is combine Gotha's cards and use Merlin's card on the Hellbrim, and we can combine King's card because why not? So now we have a double ultimate threat that he has to deal with. Okay, I messed up a bit there, but hopefully that doesn't cost me the game. He now has to take away my Gotha and my Merlin's ultimate while fossilizing my King so that I don't cleanse. Okay, he takes away my Merlin ultimate. He takes away my Gotha's ultimate. And he okay, that's... Yeah, I don't think there's any way for us to come back from this. Yeah, that messed up. Okay, let's see if we can survive this Hellbrim ultimate. We should be able to since I'm... Yeah, okay, good, we survived the ultimate. And now it's our turn to lay down the pain. Okay, so... Gowther would definitely die from this, so we are going to immobilize the King. There we go. Oh! Even the King dies. There we go. His front line is down. Now what we have to do against this kind of players, if only you can see my facial reaction, is to be spamming emotes. Because you do not deserve to win playing such a cancerous team. We must make them surrender. That's how you win. That's how you get into their mind so that will stop playing this kind of stupid teams. Okay, he has an ultimate coming, no problem. Gowther, Merlin, so we get the ultimate and fossilize him, and we spam more emotes. So that's basically how you counter the Kingbrim team. You rush Gowther's ultimate. Normally with this team, you want to be rushing King's ultimate. But the reason why we're rushing Gowther's ultimate is because Gowther's ultimate will take away their ultimate gauge, slowing their ultimate down. So if you can slow their ultimate down, basically, they can't do much against you. And that's game! And this is how you somewhat counter Kingbrim. So the next team that we can talk about to counter the Kingbrim setup, which is also somewhat a counter to my setup, is this team presented here by Moose. I did a battle with Moose, and yeah. So what Arthur brings to the table is defense increase, a recovery skill disability, attack boost, debuff immunity, and health boost. Gowther we have talked about already, so we know what he brings to the team. Galen brings to himself only, attack boost, defense increase, and health boost. He also inflicts bleed on the opponent, has a commandment which petrifies whenever a user uses an attack up or an attack down card, and coerce. Coerce is basically a taunt which prevents the taunted unit from targeting anyone else. The taunted unit also cannot fossilize or stun or inflict any kind of crowd control. This includes, for example, Bleed from Jericho, Attack Seal from Galta. Anything that has CC related cannot be inflicted if the target is coerced. The only way for you to get rid of the coerced effect is to kill Galen. So what you want to be doing against a Kingdom team if you are running this team is to pray to RNG that Galen coerces either Helbram or King. The reason why is so that you basically take away one fossilization unit and freeze up much and makes it much easier for you to kill them down before they get the ultimate. So basically I'm going to be showing you a match with me and Moose against this team, 1 win and 1 defeat. Oh, before that, let me touch on the support Moose uses. Moose uses Green Merlin, which I've already talked about, and Green Merlin only. He says that there's no other substitute to this unit and it's the best unit to use for his team.
Yeah, this will be a lot more interesting. Because if I do get the coerce on your King or your Merlin, yeah, so I have a 2 out of 3 chance of like messing you up a lot badly.
But your power level is lower than us, and you coerce my Merlin. Okay, so what I want to do in this scenario, because he doesn't have King to cleanse the Arthur stun, we are going to get King's ultimate on our second turn.
Oh, you're gonna go for that? Okay.
Also, the fact that my Merlin can't freeze is very annoying.
Alright, Merlin was a very good target. So she basically loses her purpose.
Yep.
And
not only that, I can't use it. Merlin's first ability is technically useless for me right now because of the... Yeah.
So what's your move this time?
I'm going to threaten you with 2 ultimates.
Fair enough.
Okay, let's see what how you deal with this.
I'm gonna go for this. Get the kill on the Arthur. On the King.
Good luck.
They should.
Nope.
Galland. Galland. Too much damage.
Oh,
One
wow.
stroke.
Damn. And my Merlin can't do anything, which is very irritating.
Yep. Until that Galland is dead. Merlin is just... She's so annoying. She can freeze on her first turn. Yo, he took a... Whoa.
How many Galta cuts do you get?
Oh, that's really nice for me.
Dude, how many Galta cuts do you get?
Oh, now I'm the one threatening you. So how are you gonna deal with this?
I have no more moves to make.
Okay, so this team counters you a lot better. That's funny.
Wow.
Oh, goodbye, Merlin. No, I mean, you know what? Since she's still coerced, I'm gonna take my time with her.
Wow.
Yeah, she's no trouble for me.
Whoa, that one shot.
Galen is broken. and that will auto target. Yep, just dead. Okay, so this team definitely counters yours. I didn't even get.
I'm gonna concede right there.
Coerce on the Gother. Okay, now it's a different game.
Yeah. Okay. So now if you ever get into a scenario where he gets a course on the Gotha, he pretty much loses on the spot.
Oh, do I?
So what I want to do is, since I can get the Gotha Ultimate on turn 1, we are gonna go for it. Even though I should be rushing the King Ultimate. Oh, you're not going for the tier 3 buff?
Nope. It was too late for that.
Yep. And now we are going to get rid of Arthur to prevent any further buffing. Now it really depends on how he plays his next turn. I have to adapt to it. For example, which ultimate is he going for? He's going hard on my Merlin. And the attack disabled. Okay, he won't get his Gauta ultimate, so I'm safe on that. Okay, I think this is still the play.
Sure, fine. Huh?
As I said, do not kill his Arthur, he won't get his Gauta ultimate next turn. So I have to make sure I don't kill his Arthur while stunning him. Oh wow!
Unfortunately, Gother does not give immunity rebuff. I mean,
Yep. And I think I wiped your entire team in this attack. Yeah. I
yep.
do. Surrender time?
Yep. All right, let's do geared this time.
Geared. No. My guy is for ungeared. Okay, so the takeaway from this is basically if you're running this team, you have a 2/3 chance on coercing the priority unit. In this case, it will be Helbram or King, but for me it's Merlin or King. Basically the same thing. If any of them get coerced, you basically win on the spot. But if the Gauta gets coerced or the third unit gets coerced, you lose on the spot. The other thing we can take away from these two battles is Moose is salty AF. Lastly, we have this team: Red Arthur, Green Merlin, Red Gauta. We already have gone through what all these characters do, so let me explain how this team works. This team basically works the same way as most Arthur Gauta teams, but Green Merlin is there to take away Outgauge to stop King Brum from ulting. Basically what you want to be doing with this team is to rush the buff and aim the Helbram. Because Helbram can remove all your hard-earned buffs you give to your Arthur, you want to be killing the Helbram ASAP. So for support type units, on the 4th slot, you can take Gale Thunder or Taizo. Winston personally runs Gale Thunder. Oh, by the way, Winston, I forgot to mention that Winston is the rank 1 ungeared player right now, as you can see in the screenshot he sent me. I'm really lucky to be able to play with him and get this data from him, but other than that, let me show you my games with him. Alright, now I'll be fighting against Winston, who supposedly should be able to counter my team, or hopefully does be able to counter my team. As I said, I'm working with multiple YouTubers to find a counter to my team so that the video isn't one-sided. And Winston, you ready to begin?
Yeah, man, I'm ready. So it's actually not a counter to your team, but a counter to another Hellbrim team.
Yeah, but
so it'll be a counter.
True, so it's a counter team versus counter team. But I do not know if this team works well against his team. Oh, 103k CC.
Yep, I usually go for first turn buff. Alright, man. Let's do this.
Let's do this. Oh no!
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, that's bad for me. This.
Your green Merlin's. I mean, your red Merlin's not good for my green Merlin, so I really needed that.
True.
Oh, look at you targeting my green Merlin.
That's the only thing I can target. That's the only thing I can target. With you disabling everything I got.
Should be interesting. Should be interesting. So that's why I love Green Merlin, right? You can deplete the ultimate orb.
Yeah, but what are you gonna do about this?
Ooh. Alright, I see you. I see you.
I wonder if this will kill. It shouldn't though.
No, man.
Oh, what?
Ooh. Yes!
What's your Arthur's ultimate level?
It's only level 2, I think.
Dang.
It's either 2 or 3.
And also a perfect cube to make things worse.
Oh yeah, it's a very annoying build. You might be able to kill my red Merlin.
Your green Merlin. Not red.
Yeah, my green Merlin, sorry.
No.
Alright. That's why I love Arthur. Oh man. That feels good. Alright,
Okay,
let's see.
I'm in a very bad spot right now.
It's not the great spot.
My blue king is probably dead.
Maybe. Let me see. Sorry, almost done. Let's try this.
Oh dear.
How tanky is your king? Ooh, okay, I think I got him. I got him.
I couldn't.
Oof.
That
What food did you eat, dude?
ultimate gauge food.
Okay.
Okay, you have no more buffs.
It's still in a pretty tough spot, bro.
Yep.
Might be able to kill my green Merlin. Ooh, damn, you got your ult quick.
Yep.
Alright, see what I can do with this.
I don't think you have another ultimate gauge takeaway ability.
I don't know. Do I?
Damn. Okay, that's so annoying.
I recommend you try CC food so you can get your first turn.
But I tried with CC food. If I use CC food, I lose against Kingbrum.
Ah, I see.
And plus my CC is very high enough to get first turn against most opponents.
Right. Hmm. Alright. Can't go for it, so...
Another one.
No, just a level 2.
Still though, you're doing
Just so I know.
16,000. You're doing 18,000 damage to my.
So you can freeze me. Who are you gonna freeze?
Arthur, he has one-shot potential.
Ooh, no cigar. Alright, I think I got this. And we're down to 1.
Mm-hmm.
You freeze my heart there again?
Probably.
You bastard.
No Arthur for you.
No! That's the problem with this build. Like, my main DPS comes from Arthur.
I see. And you do not have many non-Arthur cards.
I'm just gonna tickle you with my Guild Thunder.
2,000. Nice damage. Again.
Oh, you bastard.
I only have one turn though, which is very bad for me.
Yeah, one card is hard to work with.
I don't think this will kill.
I hope not. That would be crazy if it does.
Crit!
What level was
Merlin,
that?
crit! Damn,
Alright, good game, round 1.
good game.
This should definitely kill you. If not, I should quit the game.
GG.
There you go. GG, man. Want to keep trying for the
Yep.
this build?
Oh, I have 700 of my food. Don't ask why.
Oh my god. I think the highest I've had was like 50.
Okay, do you have the turn 1 buff?
I don't. I'll let you know. I don't.
Damn, that's tough. Okay, this time I won't be taking
This
the
is your
gamble.
best. This will be your best start. When I don't have a turn 1.
Okay, I'll shift this here. Buff King. And go for this. Stone.
Good call. Good call.
Oh, you have a tier 3 Arthur buff, that's bad.
I do. Well, I didn't know I have it, but now I have it. I got lucky. Ooh. Ooh.
Okay, I'm putting you in a very bad spot now.
Yeah, you got me in a good spot. No doubt. Alright, so I have to definitely take out go through. That's my only chance. Ooh, Battle of the Ultimates. What are you gonna do, friend?
I'm going to go all in on your Arthur. You don't have any buffs or perfect cube up, so I may have a chance of killing him.
Yeah.
That's one, and he survives. Barely.
Oh, so close! Holy shit! Alright, I don't even know what to go from here. So many options.
First of all, you're going to buff and give yourself another 20,000 HP. Second of all, my king is dead. Third of all, I have no more ultimate gauge.
I'm gonna go all in.
Yeah, you have to.
I don't know if it was a mistake for me not to buff, but I want to use the ult so I can get some HP back.
Oh, interesting play.
Yeah. That was a gamble. It'll make Arthur last a little bit longer. That was a gamble on my part.
And I respect it.
Oh.
I have to make sure Arthur isn't able to do anything.
Alright. Alright.
Oh, you have no cards to use.
Yeah. Don't tell me you have another freeze.
I do.
Aw, you bastard. Oof. Alright. I'm just gonna move Arthur cards in my hand. Oh, interesting. Going for my Merlin.
You have absolutely no cards to use.
I have 0 cards to use. I'm literally just moving my cube around. Playing Tetris.
You are playing Tetris.
Oh, didn't even kill him?
There we go.
Oh, that comeback.
The comeback is
Holy-
real, perhaps?
The comeback is pretty real.
Okay.
Ow.
And a freeze.
Oof. You bastard.
Oh no. I think I'm out.
It's not enough damage. You have freeze cards?
No.
Oh, yes. Interesting, interesting. Oh, so close. I should be able to take him out though.
And I'm attack disabled.
Oh, it's raining here. Pretty
Oh.
hard.
Okay, let's see if this kills.
Oh, close. Alright. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's raining really hard.
I can't hear that, which is good. Oh. Okay, let's see if this kills.
Oh no.
Oh, he does! It does! You only have one turn left. I think I win!
Oh man, the shock's killing me, dude.
Oh no! Wait, my cards combined! GG!
Oh, good game. You got me.
Yeah.
That was really close.
Yeah, that was very, very close. So basically, the takeaway from this video is his team is insanely OP. I got very lucky on the second match and beat him. The only reason why I managed to beat him is because he didn't get his Arthur buff on turn 1. He uses CC food, which increases his combat power to ensure that he gets first turn against most opponents. Because since most opponents are taking ultimate gauge food like me. So what you'll be doing, if you want to counter King Brum meta the hardest, what you want to be doing is running this team. This team is amazing against King Brum according to him, and I certainly don't doubt him since he destroyed me. We played 5 games in total, and out of the 5 games I only won 1, and that was and I barely won that game. So the team consists again of Red Arthur, Green Merlin, and Red Gauta, along with Gil Thunder as a support. But Taizo is replaced. If you don't have Gil Thunder, you can use Taizo, but if most probably you have Gil Thunder. So now let's move on to the next section of the video, which will be how to play King Brum. To play as King Brum, what you want to be doing is rushing the ultimates. Depending on what cards you get, if you get more Helbrim cards, go for the Helbrim ultimate. If you get more Gauta cards, go for the Gauta ultimate, same with King. Since you'll be running Green Merlin, you will definitely be able to get the ultimate on turn 2 for 1 of your units, if not, if you're lucky, 2. So what you want to be doing with Gauta is to buff either King or Helbrim depending on who gets the most cards, or never buff yourself. If you get, for example, two arrows from Gauta, combine them and use the arrow and you get the ultimate on the spot. But if you can't get any ultimate, what you want to do is focus on getting Helbrim's ultimate if you're against an Arthur. If not, focus on getting King's ultimate if you're against a mirror matchup. If you're fighting against another King Brum team as King Brum, you want to go for the King ultimate, as blue counters raid and there are 2 raid units on the opposing side. So what you want to be doing is to make sure that you do not burn your cleansers and waste your healing cards. As well as for your Helbrim, you want to make sure that you do not waste your outer gauge removal cards, so that you can remove your opponent's ultimate gauge before they use their ultimate. So as I said before, most people be targeting your units in this order, where Helbrim goes down the first, followed by King and then Gauta. So it's hard to play. It's hard to rush the ultimate with Helbrim while he's getting targeted down. So if you find your Helbrim's getting targeted down, you can try to get another ultimate or try to rush the Helbrim ultimate before he dies. So that's basically how you play King Brum. You want to be rushing the ultimate and trying to and you want to be aiming key units on your opposing team by controlling them, not letting them move and taking away their out gauge, while using your Gauta smartly to upgrade the right tool, and always going for the ultimate with the unit you get the most cards on. And now lastly, how to counter the King Brum counters. To counter my team as a King Brum, the best team to counter against my team is a team that uses Arthur and Gauta, and King or Green Merlin. This is because, as you saw from the previous fight, if I can't get my ultimate, I am practically useless. I am ultimate reliant. So the best way to counter my team is to basically just control my ultimates, and you should be doing fine. The next team to counter is a Galen team. Basically against Galen, as long as you're not running a CC oriented team and Galen doesn't coerce you, you basically take the win. So playing this team, so basically this is a 2-condition win team. You get the super bar with Arthur and Gauta, and you also get the coerce. So against this team, what you want to be aiming first is Arthur, because Arthur can buff. Then next you want to go for Galen because he does pretty decent damage against raid units. And lastly Gauta because it's a support. The final team that we are going to talk about is how to counter this monstrous team. is almost the same as a Galen team, just that you have more consistency with Green Merlin. So the same thing, almost the same thing. You want to be aiming the Arthur first, then the Gauta, then the Green Merlin. Other than that, you always want to keep the Arthur fossilized whenever possible, and that's it. So that's how you play against these three teams very effectively. And now lastly, let's move on to the summary. Meta-analysis. As you can see, Arthur Gauta still dominates the meta, followed by King Brum and those that are uncategorized. So you still want to be countering the meta team, which is Arthur Gauta, and so you want to be playing to play against them. Should you summon on Helbram? Short answer, yes. Long answer, depends. You want to be summoned. Helbram is definitely a good summon because of how much damage he does and how strong he is in the meta right now. He isn't a replacement for King, but he is very good to be run with King. But you need to have Gauta. As you can see in all four teams, like Gauta here, Gauta here, Gauta here, and Gauta here. So what you want is to make sure you have Gauta before you start summoning for Helbram. Because without Gauta is the backbone for all four teams. So summon for Gauta, then for King Brum. Not King Brum, for Helbram. Next, how do we counter the King Brum setup? So basically, it depends on what team you're running. If you're running my team, rush Gauta ultimate. If you're running Moose's team, just pray that you get the coerce on either Galen. Pray that Galen coerces either Helbram or King. If you're running Winston's team, control their ultimate while trying to get the tier 3 Arthur buff. Next, what we want to talk about is how to play King Brum. So basically, to play King Brum, you want to rush Helbram's ultimate and fossilize the priority targets depending on who you're fighting against. Each match varies, and the King Brum team requires quite a lot of experience to play properly. It isn't a team that you can just pick up instantly and start winning, although it's a very powerful team to run. Okay, so how to counter the King Brum counters? So how to counter my team? Just basically control my ultimate gauge. How to counter Moose's team? Be lucky. Run a team that isn't CC reliant, or pray that your CC units do not get coerced by Galen. And for this team, just target the Arthur. Without Arthur, his team is useless. And that's it for the summary. I hope you do enjoy this video. This video took me quite some time to make. All the resources are found in the description below, and everything you need is found down there. I'm going to leave it to you on this slide. This slide summarizes all the effects that the units have. Remember, everything will be down in the description below, and so that you have access to the resource. Hope that you find this video helpful. I also want to thank Moose and Winston. Those two awesome YouTubers helped make this video possible and helped me do quite a lot of research. So other than that, thanks for watching. Leave a like if you do enjoy this video. Subscribe for more awesome content. Peace out.